Well, hello there. Good afternoon. This is Pastor Dan of First Lines Church and our Friday reflection, Friday devotional as we look into the scriptures. I want to let you know we've had a good week in our opening week of the bridge. Tomorrow is our first Saturday, and we're still working out some bugs, some kinks. We are, however, going to have a food truck in the parking lot if you want to come by for some lunch, maybe around 11 or 11:30. We would love to have you come by and get some specially made food from the fellow that's been parking his truck in our parking lot. His name is Jamal Washington. He's a small business owner. And Susan and Becky Armstead say he makes great food. So that's tomorrow, April 9th, if you're watching this sometime later. April 10th is the day we celebrate Palm Sunday. And so our reading today comes from Matthew 21. And as they approached Jerusalem and came to Bethphage on the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent two disciples, saying to them, "Go into the village ahead of you, and at once you will find a donkey tied there with her colt by her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, tell him that the Lord needs them, and he will send them right away." This took place to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet, "Say to the daughter of Zion, see, your king comes to you gentle and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey." It's valuable to remember that Jesus fulfilled the Old Testament prophecies altogether. He was the fulfillment of what the Messiah was going to be, and he is the Messiah. And this is a reminder that Jesus not only entered as a king, although not the king they expected. He entered as a gentle king, a king who was coming to change the hearts of people. But on this day, as he entered, they celebrated him as if he was indeed the son of David come to rule. But he was ruling over sin instead of over the Romans. I hope you'll spend a little time reflecting on Jesus' triumphal entry here the Sunday before Resurrection Sunday. Now, we can call it Easter Sunday, but I like to call it the Resurrection Sunday because that is the Sunday that we remember that not only that Jesus was crucified on Friday, which is good not because he died, but because it was the beginning of our freedom from sin. But on Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, he was resurrected. It was the resurrection that made all the difference. Because if he'd have stayed dead, he would have been just like all the other religious leaders. But no, he's alive. So this weekend, we remember how Jesus entered Jerusalem riding on a colt, the foal of a donkey. I trust you'll be encouraged and that you'll join us this coming Sunday. The bridge has been a good success so far. We've seen a good gathering of our own people. We're still waiting to be able to publicize the biggest part of our publicity as we're working out some bugs with how do we collect funds when people get coffee and clothes? How do we give a good pricing on our clothing? How do we juggle the other pieces? How do we create an inviting entrance? How do we communicate? So we've got some things we're still trying to work out, but it's exciting to see that we've been up and running for a week. We've had some good times there, reading the Gospels, having an opportunity to talk with others about Jesus in our journey on discipleship, being disciples, and then just good camaraderie between each other as we're fellow journeyers. As we each day pray for the day and ask God to care for us and bring us people whom we can love and serve and encourage in their faith. This is Pastor Dan. First Lines Church is a great place to be.